Today I'm going to be showing you how I transfer patterns onto clothing items, particularly thicker fabrics like denim. In my last video, I showed you how I traditionally use a dressmaker's pencil to simply trace the pattern onto the fabric I'm working on. But what's great about this stabilizer is that it's good to use on untraditional fabrics or fabrics that are hard to trace. So it looks like this. It's the size of just typical computer paper, and the front of it has a kind of cloth-like feel to it, and the back is a traditional like paper liner that you'll peel away. So what's great about this stabilizer is that it is sticky, meaning that it kind of becomes like a sticker. You can print directly onto it. So if you were to download a pattern from my website, you could just print it out and then it's ready to go. So here I just want to cut out one of these little stars that I have printed on it. And then you can see that I can simply peel the back away. And then it's good to go. You can put it directly on the clothing item you want to stitch on. You can even use this if you wanted to on just regular fabric if you didn't want to trace again with the dressmaker's pencil that I showed in my previous video. But there you just stitch and go. The best part about this stabilizer is that it's water soluble, meaning when you're done with your stitching, you simply rinse it under some warm water and then it will dissolve away. Now, sometimes it'll have extra residue that you can't really get off with the water itself. And what I'll do is use an old toothbrush to just gently brush away any remaining stabilizer. Along with simply tracing your pattern over, the stabilizer is good because it gives you kind of an extra backing for your stitches. You'll see that once you dissolve the stabilizer away, the thread doesn't feel really soft anymore like it does right out of the skein. It kind of has a crispiness or a hardness that some people don't like, but I feel like it actually gives your stitches an extra protective shield, if that makes sense. Along with being able to print directly from your computer, you can also use the stabilizer and trace onto it. So you would download your pattern or print out your pattern, and then you can draw directly onto this stabilizer. Again, you would want to draw onto the cloth side so that you can peel off the back. And you want to be very careful about what kind of pens you use. You don't want to use a really inky pen that's going to smear. When you go to use the water to rinse it away, you want to make sure that there isn't any transfer of ink onto your thread. So I've used ballpoint pens and that has worked out the best for me. You can also try pencils and just know that there will be some trial and error. So here you can see what the stabilizer looks like when the backing is peeled away. And what's great is you can use it on both light and dark fabrics, and you'll be able to still see your design. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I will link to this stabilizer below. The brand is called Sulky, and beware because you can find stabilizers that claim to be water soluble at everyday craft stores, but I have tried them and haven't liked any of them. This Sulky brand you can only find online, but it's worth seeking after, and it's available on Amazon. If you want to follow my work, you can follow me on Instagram at threadhoney or visit my website, thethreadhoney.com, where I sell embroidery patterns, kits, and supplies.